we're gonna talk about the R today. I'm still gonna end up going for a drive because I've driven this thing through 3 days in a row of rain on my way to work every day. So I want to talk to you guys about my opinion on ownership of this car and do I regret selling my GTI? That's honestly been a question that I've been asked a couple times, especially from family members. I mean, it's honestly a very valid question. The GTI, obviously, it's a decent step going from GTI to an R. Even though they're pretty similar vehicles, I will tell you guys about my kind of afterthoughts of selling the car, and then obviously my now thoughts of owning this right after the GTI. So we're gonna go for a short drive, and I also got to do errands as well. So let's just answer the question. You know, a lot of people say, you know, oh, I regret selling my last car. It was so great. You know, I put a lot of money into it, and that may be true. But I do not regret selling my GTI. It was a great car, and it's definitely it's what made me. It's what made New England Pete. So that's awesome, but I don't know, it's just like I live in the climate that I live in with the snow. I want something where I can enjoy, not even just drive, but just enjoy all year round. And so I was like, okay, well, I really could benefit from all-wheel drive. That's kind of when I started like really, you know, hardcore looking for cars, and obviously the Golf R was right on my list, and I really liked it. I test drove it. I really enjoyed the car. It's a great car. So yeah, so I tried it out and I enjoyed it, and here I am. I'm sitting in one, and this is my very own Golf R. So do I regret selling my GTI? No, I do not regret selling my GTI. So do I regret buying this from the GTI? No, I don't. And yes, these things are definitely overpriced, and you can get an S3 with probably, well, they just come with more things anyway. The seats are really nice. You get the sport seats. Like, you just get different options. This thing, like the facelifts come as is. They pretty much all the options are all included. I don't think there's really any options aside from DSG or manual. So that made it really easy for shopping, because if I found a color I didn't have, or if I found a lapis blue one that I really enjoyed or liked, I wouldn't have to worry about, oh, this one doesn't have this tech or like this feature, because these things are all fully loaded essentially. However, with the S3, I don't really like the body of the S3 so much. I love the front. The front is really nice. I think the front looks a lot better than the Golf R front. But the back, the taillights, I don't know. I'm not a huge fan, but I definitely think the S3 is probably the better buy. It's just a better value. So, with that said, I really don't regret, I still just don't regret buying this over the S3. It's just, yeah. A lot of people are probably not going to really enjoy that thought, because I know a lot of people were like going from a GTI and they're like, oh, the S3, perfect option, and it is a really great choice. But I really like the hatchback. I really like Golfs. I just do. They're super easy. Yeah, they're just really nice. Plus, in my area, a lot of people don't even know that I switch cars, which is hilarious. A lot of people think I did a wrap or a paint job, and I'm just going with it because I don't really live in a wealthy area, so I kind of try to stay under the radar as best I can. And this is the type of car for that. If you know what it is, then it's wicked cool. And if you don't know what it is, then you have no idea that this is a Golf R. To some people, this is a Golf, and I'm totally fine with that. So, yeah, I'm not really feeling like I'm missing out by not having the the nice Audi. Even though the Audi is a nice car, I really like my Golf. So yes, I will say the one thing I will regret about selling my GTI is the big financial difference between selling that car for how much they've depreciated versus buying this car, which how overpriced they are. The GTIs, obviously, when you're selling a GTI with more than like 30,000 miles, honestly, the depreciation is immense. It's so much. As probably most German cars see, Audis especially, like the S3 is depreciated like a rock. Like they've just lost so much value. I don't really know why, because it is the better car, just as far as options and equipment. They've depreciated a lot. Like a lot of people, and When's Lunch, he's my buddy Carlos, he has a YouTube channel, it's obviously When's Lunch, and he did a breakdown on this, and yeah, the S3s are right around, if not a little cheaper than the Golf Rs, and that doesn't make much sense to me, because I believe they're both produced in the same volume or same capacity. So I don't know, it's really weird. but that's a thing. So if you are looking at, you know, if you want an S3, that's probably good to know that it's a little bit cheaper than the Golf R, if not the same price, and you do get a little bit more features. However, shopping for them is a little difficult because they come with many options, you know. Like the virtual cockpit, I think for 2017 was an option. I don't know if it's standard now, but like, you know, I just wanted to make it easier for myself, so that's why the Golf R was just such an easy buy, because I really didn't have to kind of get lucky. Just found a lapis blue one, DSG. I got lucky with these Pretorias though. I think that's kind of an option though, I'm not sure. But I got the 19-inch black Pretorias with this car, and I love them. They're so nice. They're a little hard to clean. But anyway, so yeah, that's pretty much that. Again, I don't regret selling my GTI, and I especially do not regret buying a Golf R. This thing is awesome. It's so cool. And I will say, even though it's like, it looks maybe a little more subtle versus my GTI, I've had a couple compliments on my whenever I'm my window down and I'm at like a junction or something. People, you know, in trucks and stuff, like they're like, nice car, and I'm like, that's wicked cool. Like the first day I got this thing, somebody complimented it, and that was like, that made my day. It's like, oh my god, this is my new car and people like it. I've only had probably like maybe a total of 6 people, you know, do something like extreme and like scream at me, but I'm sure people like admire it. It's a really, really nice car. This Golf R just looks so cool. Hopefully it ages well and doesn't depreciate that much, but we'll see. But anyway, oh, I just let this old lady in a Mini Cooper go. It's a gold Mini Cooper. It's kind of ugly. I don't have a thing against Mini Coopers, but that color is a little bit atrocious. Yeah, so stay tuned for more videos. I'm going to have a lot more cool things with this Golf R. We're going to have some POV drives soon. I'll do a walk around also with this car, and probably in POV style, maybe in normal format as well, just with my DSLR. But yeah, stay tuned for more videos, guys, and I look forward to making more. I can't wait. I am working a lot too for this vehicle, so, but it's not a problem. I really do enjoy making videos, and it's not hard for me to you know, branch out and, you know, in between shifts make some videos for you guys. So yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.